Hey guys, it's Ashley with Pugs and Pearls, and tonight I'm so excited. We're going to be doing a collab video, and this is going to be a recap of nail polish. It's going to be the top 16 polishes of 2016. So for me, how I interpret that is I pretty much go back and I look at all of my past videos, kind of browse through and all of my Instagram photos, and I look and see what were my favorite polishes from 2016. Most of these will have come out in 2016, but not necessarily all of them, because you know, sometimes you buy things that weren't popular maybe this year but were last year and you just loved them this year. So these are going to be the ones that either I wore or I really liked. Most of these I will have swatch photos for you. There's two that I didn't do full manicures for that I will show you swatches on the little wheels. But I just wanted to thank Lisa Hendy. She is the one that kind of organized this one, and it's going to be a ton of ladies. I cannot wait to see what their top 16 polishes were for 2016. I have kind of a variety in front of me. They range from mainstream brands to indie nail polish brands. And I also thought I would do kind of like a twist on this as well. I wanted to kind of do some different categories before we go into each individual polish. Alright guys, so the first one I want to do is basically what was my favorite collection from the entire year of 2016 that I purchased from. And so without a doubt, when I looked back, I remember the collection that honestly just made me the happiest, that I enjoyed the polish, that just really brought back some really strong memories for me, and that was OPI's spring collection, the New Orleans themed one. And I will link my video down below. I did a whole review of that, and you can tell, so many of you in the comments were like, oh my gosh, you can tell that that really just was, New Orleans was a special time for you. And I go there a lot, or I used to go to New Orleans a lot, so I just really connected with a lot of the polishes, a lot of the names, and I thought for OPI it was really nice to see them push their boundaries a little bit more, because I feel like sometimes they're very stuck in their ways, but I really enjoyed it, and so I will link it here so you guys can check it out. So that was my favorite collection from 2016, hands down. Next is going to be my favorite mini set from 2016. Now you guys know I purchase a ton of mini polish sets. I love to review them. I swatch them. I always do reviews on ESSIE, China Glaze, and OPI. Those are like the top ones I always do in the mini versions. And I have to say, without a doubt, I have two actually. Two were my favorite. The first one I want to talk about is the China Glaze. This was the Whip It Good mini set, but even the rest of the polishes in this line were amazing. So again, I will link that review as well, because I really used a lot of those polishes in one particular manicure that I absolutely love. It was a very colorful manicure. It was a stamping manicure. I think it had some marble, fake water marble looking design, so I will pop a picture of that in here as well. But this kit was just my absolute favorite. I really enjoyed it, and again, it was, I believe, a spring collection. I think it was also called the Light Bright collection if it was like the main one. They always like rename the mini ones something a little bit different, but it was just a lot of fun colors. My second mini set that I have to mention, because I really enjoyed it, was ESSIE's summer collection this year. Actually, a couple of these polishes that, you know, I'm going to be mentioning in my top 16, but I really enjoyed this kit. I loved the packaging, I loved the colors, and I used all of the colors in manicures throughout the year, so I got a lot of good use out of it, and I just really enjoyed the formulas. I thought they were really great and just really fun polishes, and I loved the names too. So guys, I also wanted to mention my top indie brand for 2016, and without a doubt, this didn't even, I had no hesitation on this answer. The top brand for me, indie-wise, for 2016 has to be Radioactive Unicorn. They came, I mean, I discovered them. I think they actually started in 2015. I discovered them sometime in the middle of 2016, and I went crazy. It's a UK brand, which I was worried because a lot of UK polish you cannot get in the United States because UK can't ship out, or they have problems with their, I guess, their shipping arrangements. But she has a US stockist. It's just called Love Pollution, and I will leave all of their links below because you have to check this brand out. I don't know, I just fell in love. They had a lot of really beautiful holographic glitters, just really pretty shimmery polishes, and you're going to see a couple in this, again, top 16 from 2016, but you have to check them out. I just really, the reason why I picked them and why I just know it was them is because I purchased multiple times to get these polishes just from different collections, and there's still more I want to purchase, and I will be doing an indie spotlight on them in the coming year, so hopefully in January, if not February, you will see an entire collection and review of just the polishes that I've accumulated from Radioactive Unicorn. So awesome brand, really fun, and just really different. Alright guys, so without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into my top 16 polishes from 2016. So guys, first up, I don't think this will come as any surprise. I have worn this a lot recently. I've done some stamping tutorials with it. This is KB Shimmer's Get to the Poinsettia, which I love the name. I absolutely love this red holographic. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous polish. I've had a lot of fun with this over the holidays. I haven't even had it too long, but it is one of those that I know that I'm going to cherish, I'm going to use, and I'm going to love. I just love reds, and I don't have really great red holographics, but this one is an absolute stunner. Next up, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous polish. I have worn it in a lot of recent manicures as well, and I've worn it multiple times with different types of stamping manicures. This is called China Glaze Combat Blutes, and this is a matte blue polish. It is extremely beautiful blue. I mean, it just speaks to me. I really, really love the vibrance of it, and the fact that it's a matte is just it's a really beautiful satin matte to me. It's gorgeous. Now, I can't say that it lasts long on my nails. Mattes typically don't last long on me, but this color is just the most gorgeous matte blue I've ever seen. And of course, if you don't like mattes, you can always top coat it, but I did a couple of different manicures with it. I did it without top coat, I did it with top coat, and then I did it with a stamping manicure, so I will definitely show you some swatches of this. Next up is an OPI mini polish. I got this in one of my mini kits, and this is from OPI's Retro Summer collection. This is called SPF XXX, and I don't know, it's just a really kind of vibrant orange color. I thought it was a really fun summer color, and I did a manicure with it, and I just really, really like the color. I feel like it's getting washed out in this camera, but it's kind of like a neon orange color, and I just really, really enjoyed it for the summertime. I thought it was really punchy, and I didn't have anything quite like this one. Next up is an OPI. It is from that New Orleans collection that I was talking about earlier. This is a gorgeous blue cream. It is just a really, really vibrant but very appropriate like spring blue color, and the name of this one is called Rich Girls and Po' Boys, as in po' boy the sandwich, and I used this one in a stamping manicure with another gorgeous color from China Glaze, which I will show you next, and I absolutely loved it. It was a really pretty nautical design, and this was just a really nice blue cream, and all of those from that collection were amazing. Now, next up is a China Glaze. This is a gorgeous kind of like really kind of bright kind of neon mango color, and this one is called None of Your Risky Business, and I love this. Again, I used it with that last polish from OPI in a nice stamping manicure that was a very nautical design. I just really have enjoyed these kind of like peachy tangerine but really bright colors, especially in the spring and summer. It was just a really, really pretty shade. Now, this next one is from a indie maker, and I honestly think this might be my top polish of 2016. I'm probably just going to call it. This one is absolutely gorgeous. It's got a lot of depth, it's got a lot of dimension. It's from Blush Lacquer, which I discovered this year for the first time, and it's called Evening Sparkler. And you can see in the light how gorgeous this has a red shimmer in it and some gold glitter in there. It is a beautiful blue, and I just can't say enough good things about it. It truly does show up on the nail, and again, I will pop in a photo here so you can see what it looks like. But this really spoke to me. I love dark navy blues, and I love the shimmer that you can see in this. Again, it provides dimension, and this is probably my top polish of 2016, and I really have enjoyed Blush Lacquer as a new indie company. I think they've been around not for too long, but I really like some of their polishes. I've purchased a couple, and I have done an indie spotlight on them, so if you want to check it out, I will link that below as well. Alright guys, so the top indie brand that I talked about for me personally this year was Radioactive Unicorn, which, let's be honest, that name is awesome, their logo is awesome, And this is one color out of many that I could have picked. I really just had to pick one just so I didn't kind of like throw everything in there. But this one's called Poof I'm Gone, and you can really see it better on the back. This is a gorgeous blue kind of glittery polish with a bit of a hint of purple in there. You can't really see it, but it does show up on the nail. It's just a beautiful, beautiful glitter, and it's so vibrant. And again, you can really see the purple in person, but I thought this was unique. I don't have anything quite like this in my collection, and I just thought it was really fun and I wanted to share. Now, an honorable mention, because I can't just show you one Radioactive unicorn polish. I did pick Frankenfine, which again, I did wear this. This is an honorable mention. This isn't officially the top 16 of 2016, so this is like a little, you know, extra. But this one is just a gorgeous gold and green, again, like holographic glitter polish. So cool and so fun. I just can't say enough good things about this brand. And the formulas are really nice too. I top coat most of them just because I think they're not textured, but they're slightly rough with all that glitter, but they're amazing and they wear really nicely and they're just so pretty on the nail. Now these next two are ESSIE polishes that have made the 2016 list, and without a doubt, like, these were my favorite from the summer collection. So I told you guys that little mini set. I liked these so much that I got both of them in the mini set, and I also purchased them full size because I liked them so much. And that says a lot. For me to go and purchase something that I already have in mini size tells you that I'm going to use it. I really, really like it, and I really needed it in my collection. So this first one is called Viva Antigua. So many people liked this polish. I remember a lot of people were raving about it back when I did the review of this, but just check out the shimmer in this kind of like nice tealy blue green. It's got a green shimmer, and it really does show up. I find it to be unique. It's not just another like teal blue green. It definitely has dimension with that gold, green shimmer. It's got a little bit of a gold in it too. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it's a perfect formula, so loved it. Now the other one from the ESSIE summer collection that I have to include is called Loot the Booty, which again, it's that dark, really beautiful, bright blue, and this one also has a blue-purple shimmer coming out of it. It's absolutely divine, and again, the formulas were fantastic on these. They wore really well, and the color is just so vibrant. I mean, I can't get over these colors. They just really are. I love blue and green, so I was naturally attracted to them, but everything about them makes these a really, really great polish. Now we have another indie brand that I wanted to talk about. This is kind of random because I don't think this polish actually came out this year. I think it came out the year before in 2015, but I happened to purchase it in springtime. Don't ask me why, because it makes no sense for spring, but I purchased Pumpkin Everything from 90 Lacquer, which you guys know is actually Jess Face 90's brand here on YouTube. She makes fabulous polish, and this one I have just thought was super unique. I mean, you don't see a lot of orange holographic polishes. This one is so beautiful on the nail, and I thought this was just, I don't know why I wanted to wear it in spring, but I did, and I loved it. But it really is like a perfect Thanksgiving fall shade, and again, I find it to be unique because really, how many other polishes can you say are orange holographics? I haven't seen that many. This is absolutely gorgeous. Now, next up, this one I got really, really early in 2016. It was like in January, and this is from All Mixed Up Lacquer, which is another indie brand, and I really, really, really like this brand, and probably the reason why this one made it to the 2016 is because this is a custom polish I had made. I never knew you could do stuff like this, but a couple of different brands, you know, if they say that they'll do customs, you can actually request whatever you want and they'll put it in a bottle. And so I contacted All Mixed Up Lacquers, and I was really searching for some Star Wars themed polish, specifically after the movie came out last December. I really wanted to get a BB-8 inspired polish. I wanted something that was similar to BB-8, and so I asked her to create me this really pretty glitter based polish. So you can see it's got representative of some silver, some gold, and some black to represent, or white, gold and black to represent BB-8's colors, which is the little droid if you guys are not familiar with Star Wars. And again, I will pop in a picture of it as well. it is just a really cool combination, and it's unique to me. I don't think anybody has it, but if you want it, you can always ask her to make it for you. I just really thought that was a cool concept, and of course she has a lot of other great shades. I did an indie spotlight. I think she was the first one I ever did an indie spotlight on this past January in 2016. So really love this, and she's got some great stuff, and she's always coming out with new collections, so definitely check her out. Again, this one is also an indie brand that I got way back in January. I actually purchased it from a French website, which was an ordeal and a half because I don't speak French and I'm going to butcher this, so I apologize if you're French. I'm just not good at saying these names. I want to pronounce it in Spanish, so that's what tends to happen. This brand is called Il Était un Vernis, and it's a beautiful bright mustard yellow, and this has also got some like shimmer in it. It's called #Hello Sunshine, and this polish is just fabulous. It is absolutely divine. This brand is awesome, and this is just a really smooth formula. It's one of the nicest formulas I've ever seen in an indie brand. Again, I will pop in a clip of me wearing this. Now you can actually get this on Live Love Polish, so that is a US site that you can get very easily, this brand. But before then, I had to purchase it from France, which is where it came from. Absolutely gorgeous, so unique. I don't have anything like this beautiful bright yellow color. I just think it's awesome. All right, guys, one of my favorite colors in the world, and I had to throw this in here, is just a very basic like turquoise green cream. This one is called Vintage. This one's from Orly. It came out this year, I believe, in their spring collection or Melrose collection, if I'm not mistaken. I did wear this. I think I did it with a stamping manicure. Again, I can never hate on any of these like turquoise kind of like green blue creams. They're my favorite thing. I'm always looking for something to out-top Mint Candy Apple from ESSIE. Nothing ever has, but I really love this color. It's a little bit more different than Mint Candy Apple. It's more of like a blue-green. It's very more heavy pigmented, but I really like it. I thought this one was a perfect spring color, and again, just had to include it because it's one of my favorite shades ever. Now next up is another ESSIE. This is a mini. This came in their fall collection, so this came out not too long ago. This is called Playing Coy, and I absolutely love this color because it's like a rusty orange brown. I find it to be an extremely unique cream. It's a really good formula too, if I'm not mistaken. I have not done a full manicure on this, so I did pull out my swatch wheel so I can give you a little swatch of what it looked like. Here it is, and again, I just found it to be unique. It's a very different kind of color. I'm really hoping to use it in some nail art because I just think it's unique, it's fun, it's different, and I'm always looking for a shade that I don't have in my collection that kind of speaks to me, and that one just kind of spoke to me. Alright guys, and then next up, this is from a MAC collection. I was so blown away with MAC's summer collection, which was kind of like this kind of Native American patterns and colors, and this one was this beautiful orange red cream. It's called Blazing Hot. I wore this in a manicure, and again, I just love the packaging. I mean, this is so pretty to me. I love anything that kind of looks kind of Aztec-y or beautiful patterns, and this one just really did it for me. The formula was pretty good on these. I think a lot of people don't know about MAC polish, or they just don't buy MAC polish, but I don't buy everything from MAC. I really only buy the things that kind of speak to me or that I think look nice, and this one not only was pretty, but it also had a really good formula. And guys, last but not least is another indie nail polish brand. This one I did a recent indie spotlight on as well. It's called, it's from the brand Fanchromatic Nails. They're on Etsy, and again, I will leave all these links below for you. This one is called Liquid State, and I should get this in a full size because it is gorgeous, and I haven't seen anything quite like it. So here's what it looks like up close. It has a really cute, again, little logo, and then they always put the names of their minis on their minis, which I like. And then here is what it looks like. It's this beautiful like micro gold with large gold glitter, and it's a smooth polish. It's got some holographic in it because it definitely has like a rainbow vibe. When I show you the swatch, I think you'll be able to see it. but it's gorgeous. The rainbow kind of shows through. It's smooth, or smoother than you would think for some kind of like holographic looking polish and micro glitter and medium sized glitter. But this is such a cool color. I had to include it. It was another indie spotlight that I did with that brand, and this was my favorite polish from that brand. And again, it was something I just had never seen before. So you guys, I think we have reached the end. Those were my top 16 from 2016, or mostly from 2016. I really had a great year when it came to nail polish. I bought way too much, of course, but I really enjoyed what I purchased. And again, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I cannot wait to see what everyone else has come up with for their top 16. But I really want you guys to participate that have watched this video, because we need to know, what was your top polish of 2016? Please leave it in the comments below so that we all can go check it out. I'm always looking for new polish and for new brands to try, especially indie brands. I'm just on a big indie kick this year. But I had such a wonderful time. I really enjoyed it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all the comments and, you know, just the interactions that we have. I love meeting new people, and I love talking about polish. So guys, please don't forget to check out all of the other ladies in this collab. I know these are going to be some really great videos. Again, I will link everybody down below so you can go check it out. But I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!